Hi traders, welcome to Elite Currency. My name is Chris and this video is all about the euro dollar and pound dollar. Let's kick off with the pound dollar 1 hour chart, and I think we're looking at a ABC pattern as follows. This could be A, we could be here in a B, and up we go for C. Main question is wave B still open or is it already completed at this bottom? Price already bounced at the 38.2 fib when fibbing from the very bottom to the very top. And so that's the main question. We do see a very clear, or at least a decent 5-wave pattern here, I think. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To complete, in my view, wave A. So the question is, was this an ABC for wave B already completed? Or will price still expand the wave B, like this, A, B, C, down toward the 61.8 fib or 50 fib before wave C starts? All right, that's the main question. If price does get lower, if it does break through this support trend line and makes a bearish breakout, I don't think that bearish breakout is that interesting to trade, or maybe not at all, because I expect bullish candlestick patterns to confirm a bounce at the 50 fib around 132, the 61.8 fib at around 131.75, and perhaps even down to the 78.6 fib around 131.40.50. In any case, all of these three fibs are potential bouncing spots, and candlesticks would confirm that. And I would expect 5 waves to start, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside. This bullish ABC expected pattern is invalidated if price goes below this bottom. In that case, we're not looking at a potential bullish ABC. It is something else, and we will reanalyze that on Thursday. We have 3 weekly updates on the weekend, Tuesday and Thursday, so we will do a new update with the reviewed analysis. At this moment, though, it looks bullish, and unless it breaks that bottom. If it breaks through the 78.6 fib, it will be a little bit suspicious, but not yet invalidated, although less likely. Now, price is bouncing up at the moment, so what's the chances of price moving deeper? That's a little bit tricky. I think when looking at the 4-hour chart, we can put a trend line like this to connect the tops, and this could still be a wave B, and if we add a fib from here to here, but it doesn't have to be necessarily. It's a little bit of a tricky zone. It is trying to break through the 61.8 fib. If it breaks through this trend line, then I think there is a good chance of an immediate breakout. I would probably look for a bull flag on a lower time frame, look for a break, look for some flag on a 50-minute chart, and look for a breakout of that flag up to the minus 272 target around 133.40 or the minus 61.8 target at 134. I think those are the main targets to think about. So in that case, I will look for a break, pullback, continue. If price moves up but fails up in here, then it could still very well be an expanded wave B with A, basically this being an A, B, C, like this, for that bigger wave B of the bullish wave B, the blue B, right? And up we go for blue C. So that's, I think, the main kind of concern at the moment. The target is around 130.34. I think the main target, to be honest, 133.50-ish could be kind of an intermediate target. So, for instance, we might see a move up, a flag, and continuation. I think 134, maybe up to 50 is the main target because there's a previous top in here. That's important. Plus, of course, we can have an expanded correction like this up to that target. And if we add a fib from here to here, I think that minus 272 target is pretty close by. Yep, around 133, 134.50. Also, if we zoom out one time frame and go to the daily chart and add a fib on a potential wave 3, then the 38.2 fib is as well around 134.10. All right, so if we do get the upside, I think that that's the main level to aim for. And yeah, that's about it. I think if we get a pullback, we should see that move up to 134, unless really price starts to show a lot of bearish momentum and starts to threaten these fibs or breaks through this bottom, of course. That would change things. Now the euro dollar is pretty much the same, but it's a little bit of a difference on the hourly chart because the euro dollar is pushing for a higher high at the moment. The pound dollar is not as yet. So this could be a wave 5 of the wave A. For instance, this could be a wave 3 where I'm putting the fib on right now. And like this could be wave 1 For instance, this could be wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. For wave 4, we had a typical slow corrective choppy pattern, looking like a triangle chart pattern, and it broke to the upside. HMA is up, price is above the 21 EMA, beautiful bullish breakout to the upside. We traded this, not this pair, but we traded a different euro pair, the euro CAD, earlier this morning, and that too is being pulled up by the euro. So we're seeing, I think, a potential for price to move up to the minus 272 target, maybe the minus 61.8 target to complete wave 5. It could be, for instance, that price hits this target, makes a flag, and then it continues up for one more higher high. Could be that there's an expanded 5 waves in the last 5 wave, for instance. But ultimately, I think there's a good chance that this will complete the wave A, that we go down in 3 waves for wave B, and then we make another 5 waves up again for wave C. All right, so question is when wave 5 will complete. Will it still extend, overextend, maybe perhaps? And then I would expect an ABC back and another 5 waves up. The main target, I think, is around 118.40. All right, so wherever this stops, we'll put a fib from here to here. And I expect wave B to stop at this 50, 61, maybe 38.2 fib, and move up to these 2 targets, the minus 2 and the minus 61.8 target. That depends where this candle stops, of course. At this moment, the high is here. But if it moves up higher, the high could be here, right? So we'll have to see where that fib ends. But in any case, a retracement, I expect more upside. We got a pretty good trend line here that should add support. We got a weekly pivot point that could add support. So we got fibs. So I think that we're going to see a bounce and a continuation up to 118, 118.50, which is a pretty important level. Same like the pound dollar, because we're looking at a horizontal resistance level, and it could be that this is a flat correction and then price bounces at that zone. If it bounces strongly, then we might expect one more push lower for a 5th wave. If we get a push up, but then a flag, then look out for a bigger breakout of that resistance trend line and a bigger correction to the upside. So 118, 118.50 is a big bounce or break spot. For the moment, there's sufficient and enough space, I think, for price to move up to that resistance zone, like this perhaps hitting R1, moving back to the weekly pivot point, and then going up to R2. That's roughly what I'm expecting in the next couple of days. All right, that's it for now. Thanks for joining. We have more free analysis, daily updated, multiple updates for free at elitecurrency.com. Go to our blog analysis section and you'll find that. Above all, of course, wish you all good trading and was happy to be here with you and see you soon. Cheers.